So yeah, my people, I must stop all that I was doing to bring these breaking news and happenings to the eye them on a real base. And even though I know that most of you might have heard or seen these videos, but my God, look like the world are turned upside down. There's so many, so many bad things is happening in the world today. I wish I had all the clippings. So yeah, my people, not only bad things, but some really good and powerful things is happening. Alright? So I'm just gonna play the videos straight just like that. Me not gonna narrate on them, me not gonna comment on them, me not gonna stop the video or nothing. What you guys can do is just kick back and watch the videos. Yeah. I know you guys probably can scroll through social media all over the place here and there, but to have them in one roll is a good thing. So I could jump right into the videos of my people saying blessed love. Make sure to drop your comments in the comment section on anyone that you want to comment on. Like and share the video. Watch the commercial on my channel also. That's how you're gonna make sure that I receive a little something because Daniel Marshall need to be up. I need to be out there in the field even as now. Seeing, and the first one I'm gonna play is Marvin. Marvin, you know we have seen this man, and he's first time we notice him. He's talking about cryptocurrency. So I want you guys to just kick back, relax, listen to what he has to say, watch all the videos, listen to them and everything, and put your comment in the comment section. I'd appreciate love that. Saying boom shot. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, see Nikki there? Big up yourself. Yes, you know what me there? My hometown, Bowers Drive. She called me, she said, Marvin, I have a lot of shirts. I have one heap of, I never have on them tag. See, tag them there. Brand new, whole heap. Alright, sadly her husband passed, and these were some stuff, brand new stuff, and what have you, and she said, me I go donate them, when I give them a brand new, good stuff, very good condition. And she said, listen, you know what I'm going to do, Marvin? We are go cook some food. I'm going to give her 100 food. The car down, so she not 100, but she go close. So we come this morning. We have one box here, so I'll see another box here. Another box in here, so. So I am very grateful for people who are putting in the work. I just got another call that some persons are putting together some food and some dry food. So we're going to pick up that, headed by the Chinese Benevolent Association to pick up some packages. We already have cases of water, over 50 cases of water in the truck. We have some other stuff that we packaged out. We're coming Maroon Town, yes. We're going to Maroon Town again. People from Cambridge, Maroon Town. There are a number of places that are cut off. There are some people in St. Ann that reached out to me. It's a farming community and nobody's looking after them. I don't know what has happened to the councillors and to the MPs, but for us to have been such a country who we are organized when it is time for election, it is very sad to know that people have to be calling out to saying, John Brown have not reached here, or Mary Sue have not yet reached us. Why is it we're not organized to the point where each councillor can give a report of their area, and then the government, of course, use that information to send aid to all these places? It is not flipping hard. It was so easy for UNO to mobilize cars and pay people to go pick up people and vote. Why is it not so easy for UNO to put in the same effort in reaching our people who are destitute and vulnerable? And I have a big news for UNO. I have a big old news for UNO. Because you see, anytime when you see me now, me disappear for a while, you should me come back. The news that I have, more than 1,000 families that are displaced, me, Marvin Edgar, me have house a come for now. Oh, you never hear that? More than 1,000 displaced families. Marvin have home for now. I realized that I was kind of putting out money out there. I said, boy, I want to donate to this, and forgetting that me and money. Me and my team, we are money. And we say cryptocurrency. So we have a strategic reserve that we have put together, and if all plays out well, within the next month or two, Jamaica will see how much money it is. And I will give you a weekly or a monthly update. The more the value goes up on those assets, more me gonna. By the way, them can't touch me because me not have it in my possession. And the manufacturers have already been contacted. And everything Chris and Carper said. Wanna think me I play with you know? Me, I got different my people them, and the last thing I want to say to you, let me drop one big news for you. You see, all of you who have said don't sell the government your land, the dirty government and the dirty constitution that we have, that we should get rid of, it allows for the government to take you off of any land where they want. In case you never know. That is why I need to get rid of the drunkard them and get rid of the constitution. A people like me, them the dog shit they want to run down and to kill because we're too smart. So all who are not selling your land, it doesn't make any sense you stay down there. Because whether you stay or whether you leave, the government is going to do what the government is going to do, and none of you can stop that. The only thing that can stop it is an immediate revolution. This is why when you look at the land title that you have, at the top of your land title it says land holder, Holder, holder. It doesn't say landowner. So whether you like it or not, the government, if they want your land, they have amended the dirty, filthy constitution where they can take you off the land if the government needs it. And that's exactly what they're going to do. And they're going to declare that down there, so St. Elizabeth and the place where they want is now a disaster zone, and everybody will have to leave. Because now that they have so much dead people and carcasses, it means diseases. So this is their play-by-play book. But me, I gotta be the wedge. We're formed between them plan and my people. Me no more long talk with nobody. Anybody who want to stay over there so and gossip and talk all kind of shit. Wanna go and talk all kind of shit. Some who have videos I run with me talk about me a scammer and me a something. Let me tell you this, yes, I am the best scammer who will give back to my Jamaican people and give them life and liberty. And make sure when me and family lawyer them ready, for Uno, because we already have all our name, you can authenticate your big speech, because you know I try to get a forward off of Marvin Edgar. You see me? Me is a one-man army. And I am the person that the government of Jamaica should be very afraid of. You know why? Because they can't pay me. I'm going to work for the drunkard them. And me look out for my people them. So this is the video of all the other videos. Over 1,000 families. Me can guarantee who I'm in another few months. Me not ask Christ. Me I tell you now, as long as my catalyst plays out for the investments that are already set and in motion, by the way, you can't stop it and the government can't stop it. Yeah? Nikki, I laugh. Watch me. Me, with the other people them, we stand by Marvin side, I go deliver my people them. So to all the government and the drunkard them, we organize with foreign people to come kill out my brothers and sisters them and come take land, to set up on the smart cities. I am going to be your problem, your biggest problem. Watch me. And on Afi go prison for treason. On Afi go prison for genocide. Nobody feel say I just talk. And anyone don't know me knows I'm in attack. Watch me on.
Yeah, come on. God gave me this vision. It hasn't even been a week. When you're obedient to the vision, you have no plans, no resources. You don't know how you're going to be able to do it. When you have unbearable levels of faith, all of a sudden a man that could book a private plane sits in the back seat and says, bro, I got it. I'll make it available free of charge. I'm going to donate the plan to help you to get the supplies to the people of Jamaica. We're calling political figures out here, making sure that our things that we are raising, all the donations from money to all of the resources is going to reach the people. You know how they be trying to charge tariffs and charge folks for importing things into the country. It does not matter what we get, what is raised. When that warehouse is full and it gets loaded up on the big cargo plane, it's all coming directly to Jamaica to go directly to the people in need. We've gotten past all the red tape, all the gray areas, all the politics. We did not pay for that private plane from the money that's been raised on ROWW.org. This brother right here blessed us with that plane. We loaded that thing up to capacity. I had to leave 3 bags of luggage in Miami because the plane then got overweight. Getting the things that is needed to the people of Jamaica is the priority. I am asking you I am asking you in Jesus' name, click the link in my Instagram bio. Go to the bottom.
Interfering in the sovereign affairs of another nation under the guise of moral crusade. Every nation must consider the consequences of its choices.
The people of Jamaica, I speak today not as a man under threat.
Jamaica, we could get rid of Labour Right and PNP and elect a new party. I feel like Vice Cartel fit for run this country. In well educated and thing. APP, the new party. Adidja Palmer party. APP, the new party.
When you listen to me and listen to me well, it's that time of year again when homegrown artists and labels will be leaving hundreds of millions of dollars on the table in royalty, uncollected, to become care packages for the top 1% of artists around the world. You see, every time a song is streamed or downloaded, you generate at least 4 additional revenue streams, and most of those go uncollected by homegrown artists and labels. Come January morning, when that money goes into the black box, you walk around complaining that there's no money to be made out of the music business, when you yourself have left a lot of uncollected money on the table. Now, if you don't know how to collect your funds, or don't even have a clue where to start, DM me and we'll start the journey together. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of money out there for you. It's Leng. I'm out.
Bro, get the fuck away from here, like turn around. Bro, no, hold on. I think it's gonna crash, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Damn, they're dead. They are dead, bro.
¡Oh my God!
Ay, pinga.
¡Corre para atrás, papi! ¿Viste? Te lo estoy diciendo, Dios mío.
Ay, pinga.
¡Ay, Dios mío!
Pero que pinga.
¡Ay!
Vamos a ver.
Papi, cuidado.
Espérate.
¡Ay, Dios mío, señor!
Pinga, ser.
¡Ay!
Cojones.
¡Mira la cantidad de gente cogiendo candela, papi!
No, es pinga.
The taxi man and them say have some gunman in them car and them stab him in him neck and them crash right at the intersection of Mullines Road and Spanish Town Road. So he get a stab in him neck, so the car right off and run on one big truck up or so. So about 4 car mash up. Yeah man, so he get a stab right in them chest part at arm neck or whatever. So them all one of the man them when they robbery. 3 men and gone with a gun.
Yes, I and I. To each and every one of I man brothers and sisters them from Jamaica, from all across the universe. Listen to I man now, you see? What they begging to do is whatever donation on our God, accumulate up for fun for the storm where it be in a Jamaica. Me begging to please do not make the government get a hold of any live cash. Nor Babsy, nor when kind of boy there? From Beso? None of them. Valza, none of them, criminal them. If you don't feel like I use them alone in a blood clog or so thief, the government a highway robber. And if you don't feel like I use them alone in a street wanted, the government more blood clot wanted than all of us in the street, and the police and the soldier and all look for him. Me wonder how comes to blood clot. And make I tell you something. When you pack a blood clot barrel them a food and send come. Or when you try to fund the money to one place, and who's ever whoever name put down for get the money, when you get the account and make the money lodge in the account. Because once the government get a hold of it, buy to us to blood clot, we dead ya. Look how much money run right cross for people them get money and no we can't get none. Him man go as low as to loan the money to we. We are free money we send come. You see me? Remember you know, we never got nothing in the come back yesterday and this morning to me in a far right. You see me? Hey, let me tell you something. The government head for roll in Jamaica. If I really them build this blood clot judgment of people about every day and never see it till them see it. You see me? I don't know. John Nature, farm that. Judgment pan your body, boy. Judgment pan you two big body man, son, them and your bitch. I kill half a we, you know. If I saw be a case number, and God make we stand up see him, you know. How you mean? No science work pan we. We got to work back science pan no bomb buckler. You hear? Remember, say we. And nanny spirit in a way. My granny spirit in a way. And he no die. So you work science pan way in a lab. We are going to work back life science pan your bomb buckler.
So folks on TikTok, I heard the most interesting news a while ago. So the security forces are having a curfew in a section of Westmoreland, right? And you know, they name out the boundaries of the curfew. And sure, there might be a need for curfew because we know that, you know, during times like these, people have been robbing, looting, whatever. Some crazy things happening. But the interesting part is after naming out the boundaries, they say persons within the boundaries of the curfew, meaning if you're there at the space where the curfew day, while the curfew is happening, you should stay indoors. No people. I thought to myself, indoors? The people in the house just blow down. What do you mean stay indoors? In which part? I mean, the last time I went to Westmoreland, people walk down the road and not know if it go. They walk from point A to point B, up and down the road. They not know where to go. But go in the yard. Stay indoors, people. How interesting. No, it just seemed funny to me this morning. Me I drive and I listen to the news. And I thought, when I heard that part, I listened to 6 o'clock news and upon RJR now. And then I listened the news at 7 o'clock again, because I'm always listening to the news, right? You must stay in your house. The people around the house, the people must blow down. No, sir. But anyway, go in your yard. Hey boy, go in your yard. Stay in your house. Yeah, stay in your house. I'm not laughing up to the people, you know. I just laugh for funny. The thing is, stay in your house. You get the people? But anyway, you know, the fact is, people must stop the craziness, because craziness are happening. Now, when you think about Kalisha story, where the woman roof a blow off, she underwater and them a rob her, yo, I can tell you, Jamaicans are the best, you know, because when we go Westmoreland, I don't see nobody wait for the government to come get them hand out. People are start lick up at them house. People are try a thing. People are get the board them a blow down. And when you look on them roof, you see different shades of zinc. You know, say, them zinc there, a zinc will blow from probably a mile away and come land at them yard. Them a use it back. Them a build back them place. You get me? Them a build back them place. Them now wait. Them people here, them no wait. Them a knock up 2 pieces of board, because guess what? Them have to go back in our place. But you know what this tell me say? This tell me say, the Hurricane Melissa did a bad thing and it did a good thing. Because Melissa not only destroyed the houses, but it showed the depravity that existed. You know, and there's a history behind why people lived in board houses, you know. There's a history behind it. Because, you know, people never owned the lands. So, you know, if they needed to move, then put them house on truck and move with them house. Westmoreland, and so it stay. You put your house on a truck and you're gone with your house. Because they never really owned the land. You get me? So, that's one of the reasons, part of the reason why you have so many board houses in Westmoreland. As opposed to St. Elizabeth, where you have more structured houses. In a Westmoreland, pure board house, man. But, you know, yeah, I don't know what I'm telling you, I think that Prime Minister gonna build up some houses that way you have a Tivoli, some upstairs houses. I think that's what's going to happen now, because we can't go back to them houses again. We have to move on. We can't do the same thing over and over again. We get the same result. Climate change is up on us, for those who believe it. And yeah, the landscape are going to look different. I mean, when people are beg now, people don't ask for board. I don't hear people asking for board. People want cement and block and cement. Rightly so. But again, can you imagine? Going to your house. We have a curfew. Going to your house. The last time I was in Westmoreland, I saw a lady who she was showering on the roadside. On the roadside. Every car I pass. Once the light on, you see her wash out her you know, do her thing. Yeah. But let's remember the people, the affected people. In Manchester where the water keep rising. St. Elizabeth will mash up, Westmoreland. And people, remember, if you have anything to give, I'm going back to Westmoreland, please just reach out to me now. Some persons have reached out to me, but help can't be too much. Send on the help, people.
Hey, let me share a couple things with you about how they split Jamaica into two halves. See, the west side of Jamaica will be the digital city. The right side will be regular until it's implemented at a later date. Notice gunmen are robbing the aid support and helping hands. Yes, they were ordered to do so to help clear the lands faster. Let me explain. When they target the food source, it frustrates and leaves the people no other choice than to move to greener pastures. It's in the game of war. Now all the bodies found that are lifeless, where will they bury? And what about the ones that have never been found? When they start to ferment and decompose, it will create diseases like never before. It will, remember, don't sell your land. How much support will that statement get when hunger and thirst are your biggest neighbor? They know what they're doing, and they're doing it fast. This has none in its entirety to do with Andrew Holness, Mark Golden, PNP, or JLP. It's bigger than them. What they are doing now is carrying out orders that was signed centuries ago. These politicians have no other choice. Do it or die. This is bigger than them. The same thing they did to Haiti is the same thing they're doing to Jamaica. The spoils of the West has become a battlefield, and it's only a matter of time before a powerful gang member take it over and war the state, until some other country starts supporting and gearing and aiding these gangs so they can get a piece of Jamaica. All I can say to Jamaicans, both affected and non-affected, get arms, store as much food, store water, learn outdoor survival techniques, and get ready, because this is just a start of something massive. It's going to go back to a time where paper money was nothing. Material trade was the way of purchase. Let this be marked. Do not forget what America did to us. Remember, it's never about the people.
Quietly surrender Jamaica's gold wealth to external interests under the polite language of strategic economic partnership. But this time, something different happened. On a humid Monday morning in Kingston, the government's highly anticipated National Gold Partnership Agreement was expected to sail through without much resistance. The deal, insiders said, would give foreign investors primary access to Jamaica's gold reserves at predetermined rates, far below international market value. It was supposed to be routine. It wasn't. Just hours before the official signing, a classified document appeared online. Anonymous, untraceable, raw. A 56-page strategic draft allegedly detailing the entire structure of what would later be known globally as the Gold Transition Pact. The leak stunned the political class. It was signed by several Western economic envoys and major mining conglomerates, laying out in precise language how Jamaica's gold would be priced, controlled, and exported, leaving little room for national sovereignty. At the heart of the leak was one phrase, repeated on nearly every page like a mantra: stability through controlled valuation. The timing of the leak was explosive. Just 24 hours earlier, Ibrahim Traoré had landed in Port Royal on a quiet diplomatic visit. Officially, it was described as a courtesy cultural engagement between Burkina Faso and Jamaica. Unofficially, it became the matchstick that set off a national reckoning. Traoré, whose Pan-African economic insurgency had upended Western control of African gold markets, became the unexpected center of a new struggle, not in West Africa this time, but in the Caribbean. For months, the administration of Andrew Holness had courted foreign gold mining interests, presenting it as an opportunity for development and foreign investment. In parliamentary hearings, officials described Jamaica's gold as underutilized and an asset requiring global integration. What they didn't say was that the pricing structure was to be set not in Kingston, not in Spanish Town, but in London and Washington. The leaked document revealed it all. One section, dated June 14th, carried the header Resource Stabilization Initiative, Caribbean Tier. It laid out in cold language the mechanism. Jamaica would receive an influx of $2.3 billion in loans and grants, media support for electoral campaigns, and strategic investment in infrastructure, but only if it agreed to export its gold at a harmonized rate, pegged 40% below market value, with pricing benchmarks determined quarterly by Western financial institutions. Another section was more sinister. It outlined what would happen if Jamaica refused. Non-compliance will trigger soft isolation measures, credit downgrades, investment withdrawals, and diplomatic recalibration. The leak went viral within hours. Social media exploded with hashtags. But the spark that ignited the national movement wasn't the leak itself. It was a single sentence spoken by Traoré during a late-night televised town hall. They priced Africa's minerals, then they tried to price our votes. Do not let them price your soul. Within minutes, his words flooded WhatsApp groups, Twitter feeds, and late-night talk shows across the island. In rural Clarendon, elders repeated it at village meetings. In Kingston's downtown, street artists painted the phrase on concrete walls. By morning, it had become a rallying cry. For decades, Jamaica's resource wealth had remained largely in the shadows of global finance. Known more for bauxite, sugar, and tourism, its gold reserves were quietly documented but never fully activated in the national consciousness. International firms had mined small portions under contract, but the larger deposits remained strategically unexploited until the New Deal promised to change that. But in the new post-Ajax world, the world reshaped by Traoré's insurgent economic model, the calculus was no longer the same. Traoré had not come as an investor. He came as a messenger. Just months earlier, his creation of the Ajax African Gold Exchange had broken Western gold pricing monopoly in Africa. Nations like Mali, Guinea, and Niger had begun trading gold at African set rates, backed by local reserves. It was a bold and unprecedented move that terrified Western financial institutions. Now, it seemed, that same model had found a new frontier, the Caribbean. As the leak circulated, international observers expected Holness to issue a statement reaffirming the deal. Instead, he hesitated. Behind closed doors, reports suggest several ministers began to panic. The leaked documents had not only revealed the pricing structure, but also confidential communications between Jamaican officials and Western lobbying groups, some promising political campaign funding in exchange for policy alignment. Meanwhile, Traoré's presence in Jamaica transformed into a catalyst. On Tuesday morning, thousands gathered outside Gordon House. It wasn't organized by unions or political parties. It was spontaneous. Students, market women, dock workers, Rasta elders, church groups. From hand-painted banners to cardboard signs, one message stood out. We price our gold, not them. For the first time in years, Jamaica's political class felt the weight of a united street. In Washington, the reaction was swift. A senior Treasury official, speaking off the record, described the leak as a coordinated disinformation campaign likely orchestrated to destabilize a strategic economic initiative. But no one denied the authenticity of the metadata embedded in the files. London was more cautious.
What are these?
How many nights I give G.